Oh, and we're gonna roll. Yeah. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to this episode. You guys. Oh, wait, what was the podcast? It's your girl, Bree Stories.
Hey, Tati.
And it's MJM Kid.
So, today, after we break ice.
Are you crazy?
I don't know.
Tati, come on, get on board.
After we break, I'm glad she did it. After we break ice and check in, I thought that we would talk about, since it's November, 13th?
Yeah.
We're just a couple of weeks out from the Renaissance movie.
Yeah.
So I wanted to talk about, we'll talk about it.
Just all things Renaissance.
Not all things,
No,
don't overdo it.
Tour Renaissance.
Don't do it. Don't overdo it. But I'll tell you what we're talking about.
All right.
But let's break some ice.
So, in my excitement, me and my guy have this understanding that when there is a notable halftime performer for Super Bowl, that we have to be at Michael's house for Super Bowl. So, last year it was Rihanna. So the first year we had split it. We did half at Michael's house, half at one of his friends' houses. And then he was like, "Oh my gosh," he was like, "I missed too much of the game doing like that moving around." So he was like, "So next year," he was like, "I just want to stay in one spot." And I was like, "Okay, well, we'll just go to your people's thing. Whatever anybody has, we'll do that." Then Rihanna was announced. So I was like, never mind about that, babe. I was like, I go to Michael's house because he's the only one that respects halftime. And I was like, so we have to pay attention to this halftime because this is important. So he was like, okay, girl. And I was like, next time, it's all you, totally. So he's like, great. Usher got announced. So I was like, so we're not going to be with your friends anymore. We're going to be at Michael's house because we have to pay attention to this. So he was just like, so the other day he was like, just so you know, he was like, I'm going to be with my friends next time for a Super Bowl. We're going to their people's stuff. And I was like, yeah. I was like, that's fine. I was like, because at this point, I was having a hard time thinking of who would make me be like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I have to go to Michael's house.
Right.
So the question is, who would you like to see perform halftime after this, what we know is going to be phenomenal performance from Usher? Who would be a notable, I'm dying to see this person?
Okay.
My first thought was Jay-Z.
Yeah, that'd
Just
be
because I just think,
huge.
especially now that it's been so much like 50th birthday hip hop stuff. Like I feel like I've seen so many greats like doing stuff lately, and with the I forget what year it was, but when they did the whole West Coast one with Dr. Dre, like I just feel like I would love to, especially
That would be
I would love for
major.
it to be like their tours used to be with like the Locks and like rest in peace DMX, but like
it'd be
real
major.
Rockefeller Def Jam shit. That shit would be amazing.
Then we have to watch that back in my house. Like, what is the
Yeah,
the question
that's
is, what will
true.
make you just come back to my house?
That's what I'm
But
saying.
here's the
That's what
thing,
it
though.
is.
If it was Jay-Z,
You could probably watch
niggas
that
would be
somewhere.
more prone to actually care.
Yeah,
Like
that's
his and Jay-Z is his favorite all-time
Right.
person. So he would also be actively interested in wanting to watch it. So I feel like
So you wouldn't have the same issue.
Will
No,
he
'cause
want to
for
come
one, I
here?
feel like
Will he want to come here or go be with his friends?
No,
to
he
watch
want to be
Jay-Z?
with his
he would
friends,
probably still
and
want
she
to be
can
with his
trust
friends, but
that they're
but I'm
actually going to pay
saying-
attention.
Right, because
right.
he's gonna be trying to pay attention.
Yeah.
Like
That
he's gonna
makes
be like,
sense,
hold
yes.
up, like my man's just speaking.
That
like,
that makes sense. That totally makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but but I feel like he won't do it because he already said no, and
Yeah.
I feel like he's more involved in just picking who he's, who.
No, I
gonna
know.
do it.
I know that he probably won't, but that
Yeah.
would be who I would be very, very excited
Because
for.
that's what I was having. Other than him, that was what I
Or
had
Janet
said. I was
Jackson.
like, I could only see me being.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah, I said if she can redeem herself from
Yeah,
the
they
bullshit,
can give her fucking time,
Oh.
give her platform.
I would lose my mind.
You know what's crazy? That as a
But
child,
I think they
didn't
have.
think that was a big
That's
deal.
what I said, Tati. And I
Like-
watched it with my mother. Like,
I did not remember thinking that this was a huge, catastrophe. Like I didn't think it was a thing. Like
That's
I knew,
all we know. That's
like
how
I knew
people
it was a
perform.
whoops. Like I knew it was like, oh shit. But I thought it was like
I didn't think. It
I
was
didn't
all
realize
shit.
until years later that so much backlash had come
She
from
got
it.
like blackballed
Yeah, like I
or
did not.
something.
I didn't realize any of that stuff was happening. I thought
that's how corrupt the industry was.
And we literally, because she's Janet Jackson, and so she's always been Janet Jackson. So I'm like, nothing. Her career was fine. Like everything moved on.
Suffered.
Yeah, but so I genuinely did not see any of what now I'm hearing. I'm like, what? I thought we all woke up the next day and we was over it.
On the news immediately.
Yeah.
For me, it would be a Janet like comeback. I would lose it. I would also lose it for maybe I think like Pink, because I want to see her in person.
Yeah, you would love.
And I think that
Pink.
she would do a great Super Bowl. She quote unquote she turned it down.
Really?
Like this current one.
Oh,
fascinating.
I kept hearing so many names like they turned it down, like Taylor Swift and like
they probably
Pink.
making that shit up.
I think so too, but you know.
Because why the fuck would Taylor Swift turn down the Super Bowl after this big ass tour she just did?
He was already in the stadiums.
That wouldn't have made sense.
Yeah.
And you've never done it before, so.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So I would like to say Pink if I didn't say Janet Jackson.
Yeah, I really cannot. Like, of course, there are people that I would be interested in seeing. Like, oh, like, you know, like, okay. But as far as having.
Like Brandy?
Yeah, and I feel like that wouldn't happen. Like, so J. Cole is the only, like, I would be extremely excited to see J. Cole. But I was like, that's only going to happen if Super Bowls happen to be in North Carolina. Like, it's how I feel. I feel like otherwise he would never be tapped for a whole Super Bowl thing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Unless it was like a...
what if they did him and P.D. Pablo? What if they was like...
J. Cole is the type
he would bring P.D.
that
Pablo
would have P.D. Pablo come
but
to
what
like
if that was
do
like,
his introduction music or something.
Right.
What if that was like the Super Bowl's idea though? Like,
the Super Bowl.
Like split them in half, not together, not bringing nobody out.
Like J.Lo and Shakira?
No.
I would love that if it
that
was
is
Super Bowl's
crazy.
idea, because I would be like, wow, like somebody was really up on their black culture. Like somebody was truly paying attention.
We love P.D. Pablo.
But if like I can see that I can see that being a thing. Like if Drake did Super Bowl, I could see him being the type that would. I mean, it would probably end up being Nicki Minaj and Wayne, but I could see him being the type that would do like a Kendrick Lamar comes out, J. Cole comes out. Like I could see him bringing.
It'd be an event.
Yeah, that would be.
I would totally agree with that.
That would be a time, but that's also another performance that I don't need complete silence for as well.
And I want a performance I want complete silence for.
Yeah, I can't think of another one of those that would have me. Because rap is easier to keep up with. Like, I feel visually. Like
just to watch it.
Yeah, like, it's not as many moving pieces.
It's not like a production.
Yeah.
So. Like a dance break comes in, you got to know what's going on.
Unless it's Offset.
Unless it's Offset.
What if Offset and Cardi B did it?
Megan Thee Stallion would be fun.
Like
that would be. I feel like Megan Thee Stallion is a little too new, but honestly, I wouldn't.
She is new, yeah.
But
she
also,
is.
I wouldn't be surprised with the way that shit
is changing,
and the way that shit happened for her. Like for her to.
It's gonna be. What? For Megan Thee Stallion, it's gonna be too. She ain't gonna be able to. It needs to be a clean version of everything, and I don't know how good that's gonna sound.
She did.
And she does like her radio hits.
For 15 minutes. I want it though.
It's only a 13-minute show anyway. But also, damn, I lost it.
Baby.
Tea is finished.
Okay, that was your icebreaker?
We ain't checking in yet. Come on now. Physically, 10 minutes. Physically, I feel just heavy in this area. I feel a lot of intense space things in there.
What is wrong with you? She's terrific in a literal sense.
Know what's wrong with me?
She's crazy.
No, she's crazy.
I was like, yeah, we do not hear us.
Emotionally,
Clearly.
I feel better emotionally. Things are cool.
I want my other
from
one.
last week. Go ahead,
I want my
girl.
other one because I want to be.
He's doing his check-in, so you go do that while the I'm serious.
He's doing his check.
No, I'm saying you can run and go get it while the camera's on him.
Totally fine.
Go ahead.
That's totally fine.
My attention is on. My attention is on my true love. That's all I got to say. Why would y'all both make faces?
I was just very taken aback. That was just the last
It's
thing I heard.
ridiculous. I
Thought that I
know.
would hear you say. Huh?
Why are you checking your email?
And
Because it's a habit. I was
spiritually.
checking something else, but it's a habit. I can't touch my phone
Spiritually.
without. I just do it. Sorry.
Nobody greater than you. That's how I feel
Michael, you gotta
spiritually.
stop looking at me like I'm crazy.
That's how I
and
feel
you're doing
spiritually.
crazy things.
What the hell?
Okay. Thank you for that.
I don't think she's thankful.
I am. Physically, I feel physically loopy. I know that you don't understand what that feels like, but I'm telling you that is my descriptor for physicality. It's loopy.
Why don't you think they know what it is?
Because they don't. They
You
don't.
assume that. I know you don't get it, but
I'm so used to that. Nobody gets me.
Oh
so
my
used
God.
to it.
Nobody gets
Nobody
me.
gets
sorry.
me.
I'm sorry.
Emotionally, I feel I'd go with loopy.
Okay, yeah.
My attention is currently on yes. My attention is currently on it's just
What'd you say yes to?
whistles.
What were you
Like
saying
if
yes
somebody
to in your
whistled in my right ear, it would just circle around my brain and come out the left ear. Like that's how empty it is up there. There's
head? What were
nothing
you saying yes
there's
to?
nothing going on in my brain.
When you
Whistling
were
while
like,
she works.
yes. What were you saying yes to? You know,
I don't know what you're
I was
talking
like, that
about.
was what your because you're on spiritually, right?
Nope.
You're on tension. Well, whatever it was, I said something and you were like yes. And
I
so
don't
I
know.
thought
I don't know.
I was like, that's what you're
Oh,
intention.
And
right.
spiritually, I feel like I fly with the. No, spiritually, I feel. I think just present and aware.
That's great.
Everybody went right.
We did.
Oh, okay.
We
Yeah,
did go.
I knew you didn't.
Oh, well, then we did, but she didn't. Okay.
No.
Not no.
Physically, I feel. I don't know. I feel like I want something. I feel like I'm
Like a
craving
s'more?
something. Yeah, I don't know. Not a s'more, but something. And I
Something
like,
sweet?
But I need to put. Yeah, kind of.
okay.
Let's do that after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, have a good time.
Something warm.
You hate it. He's like, yeah, well, have a good time. And emotionally, I feel. So it's far. Emotionally, I feel joy in this moment,
That's
in this space.
Oh, thank God somebody does.
My attention.
My body's so cute.
Oh my gosh. I feel like it's been a good year of me always saying my emotions are like terrible. Like when we do the check-in. I feel like it's been a year straight of me just being like lost, hopeless, sad, broken. Saying wild ass things.
That's a good chorus.
Um,
Lost, hopeless, sad, broken, doom, da, doom,
I'm
doom.
sad about
hey.
that person that wrote
Lost,
it.
hopeless, sad, broken, doom, da, doom, doom.
Stop.
Hey.
Stop. Oh, my attention, right? Yep. My attention is on. I don't even know, y'all. My, my attention is on so currently, literally in this space, my attention was on figuring out where I connected that little round that Bree just did. Like I immediately had a movie or like a scene in my head, and so like I couldn't think of what my attention was on because my mind started like I was like, where am I hearing this? Where am I hearing this? And I figured it out. It's from the movie Light It Up with Usher when they were in the school and the Darlene character was arguing with
the Brianna character.
No, with the Hispanic girl. I forgot her name.
Brianna.
Shoot. She's in the new Haunted Mansion movie as the mama.
Excuse me, Brianna.
Yeah, I love her, but I don't know.
I didn't watch
her
the new
name.
Haunted Mansion yet.
But she was arguing with her, and then she was like, fuck you. She was like, I'm going places, and I don't need these to get where I'm going. And Usher's character did because they were arguing, and they put that sound bite in it. When he did that, they made the cat like it was a cat fight sound. And that was where I was hearing it. And spiritually.
Got it.
Oh, yeah.
Spiritually, I feel the same as I did last time, y'all.
Go back to last week's episode and so you can remember what
you've been
Tati
here,
was
you just
feeling
already know.
spiritually. I would like to take a second to say hello to the person in 2043 who just came across this weird thing on the internet and just started listening to it.
That's a good idea.
Hello to you. You're in
listening.
the future for us. We're in 2023, and I am so happy that you're listening.
Me too.
Excuse me.
Me too.
Actually, I just thought about it. We'll probably be on TV.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be on TV by then, doing other stuff, just being more famous. And then somebody's gonna be on Twitter, and they're gonna be like, "Do you know that they had a podcast back in the 2020s and teens?" And then people are gonna
Michael's a new star of Issa Rae's new show.
They're gonna they're just gonna dig it up and just listen to all of these and watch all of these. That's so cool.
That's fun for them. You're in for a ride.
I thought that we would talk about, since we are a couple of weeks out from the Renaissance movie and Beyonce has given us more context, right? But also not. So now that we have more things, we know where the visuals are, quote unquote. The visuals is now a movie. I mean, as far as we know, because we still haven't gotten any music videos.
But that
So
definitely exists.
But we know what the visuals are now. We're gonna see it in theaters in a couple of weeks. She has a perfume out, so she's put other stuff out with no. We know that the perfume is
Thank
not Act
God.
3.
I would have hated if that was the Act
So now I think we just talk about what we think Act 2 and Act 3 is going to entail now. Now that we know that it's not just like album, tour, movie, album, we know now that Act 2 is probably going to be its own whole separate thing. And also, you know what I keep thinking about? I keep thinking about how I'm saying Act 1, 2, and 3, but really it would be 4 acts. Because when the album came out, she gave us 4 options, remember?
Yeah.
For us to buy. So you either got Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, or Act 4 with the visual and stuff. So I think that we all we're just thinking in threes because that's natural, but it's wouldn't it be 4?
I think I would love to think that's a thing.
And what do you think it's going to be? What do you think Act 2 is?
Well, because on the album that we all purchased, it says Act 1 Renaissance. And in theater and stuff, that is the title of that act.
Right.
So Act 2 will not be Renaissance.
Right.
And I think it's more music.
So
I
you think she's gonna just
she put
do
it on
this?
the album.
Do you think she's just gonna do this all over again?
I think she's gonna this is gonna
drop
be
an album.
This is gonna
do
be our next decade. I think she probably will still space it out.
That
take,
is
take
so
her time.
interesting.
But the next 10 years, we'll probably be getting Act 2, Act 3, and Act 4.
That's
as
so
broad
crazy.
as I can go.
That's so I guess
because in theater you
that
can't
is so
say
but
you
you're
have to
right.
say
Yeah, you're
Act
right.
1. This is the title. You don't do Renaissance Act 1 because then we know
Right.
it's called Renaissance from now on.
Got it.
Yeah, so
You're right.
Act 1 is called Renaissance.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
we're
You're
gonna be in different
absolutely right.
spaces. I think it's gonna start all over again. Honestly,
That would make sense.
That
she can do it.
That's just so crazy.
but she might have a twist. Obviously, there's gonna be a twist in that somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
exactly how. But
And if it takes that long and if it's that span of time, I feel like it could almost be a lead up to her
Ending,
retirement.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
because she'd be getting close to her 50s.
Yeah, and if it's spanned out over that much time, Act 4 is definitely she's decided. I feel like that'll be my farewell. I'm giving y'all these acts.
And that's so
That's
crazy to
sad.
think
Especially
about.
since her man is so retired. He's so retired.
That's crazy to think about.
me. Yeah, it's crazy.
For music, but
music.
Yeah. That's so interesting.
I feel like she's on her way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. Well, I guess that's...
Look, everybody agrees.
No, I would love for it to be another form of one of the acts being...
a different genre?
That too.
Oh,
but also, I can see it having something to do with like clothing and stuff again, because she did her last Ivy Park, right?
The black, the
that's
noir
quote
one?
unquote, the one that she performed the last
one.
supposed to be. I think she's gonna transform it somehow.
Right, later. So, or like probably under like another brand, like something like that. So,
yes.
I could see that being a part of it.
I would hate that.
You would hate that?
Yes. I want as much music as possible. That's really just where I'm at with it. More music and more performing.
More?
Because I want you to do it until you can't no more. Like, I want to see her.
You break.
She's a
Like, that's why you said it.
Yeah. Not you want that. You're like, even when you break, I want
got the
somebody to put
strings.
you on string.
Come on, do that single ladies move I like.
Do the
Not the one that I like. But I could see, I don't know, at some point, especially, that's a lot in a row.
That sounds crazy.
It sounds crazy.
I mean, unless it's literally, and one of her acts could end up being a residency of sorts. That would have been great. What if she did that?
That'd be fun, because we all
That would
know.
be good.
Pink just announced hers. I think I'm going to go to that.
Who did?
Pink.
That's
She's
amazing.
doing a residency in Vegas?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. We should go.
This next year.
Yeah. Before it gets insane.
I feel like I should have went to Adele.
Me too. I feel like I should
She
have
had
went
a
to Adele as
residency
well.
in Vegas?
It was like it's called a weekend with Adele. And she don't do it
Oh,
on the
it was
weekends.
quick. Yeah.
No, she doesn't only on weekends.
She
But she's
only
been
does
there
on the
for a
weekends,
minute.
Yeah, she's still. I think she's still there.
I think she's
Or she's
coming
on a
up on
break.
her last show though.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, damn, I really didn't. I don't
That
know.
would like a nice, just smooth vibe.
I feel like I should have went,
Yeah, me too.
but shout out to Adele.
How do y'all feel about? Oh, this has nothing to do with anything.
That's fine.
That we've been talking about. But how do y'all feel about that list that had came out where it was like the girls
Hated
saying
it.
like the places
Oh,
they'll
from a
never
month
go?
ago.
Like,
Right. From a month ago. Yeah, it's a fool. Why is Cheesecake Factory #1? Y'all don't
People
know the
are
Cheesecake
lying.
Factory?
Here's the thing.
That's
People are
the line.
lying.
These are
People
children
are
making
not.
these lists.
No, people are just lying because they know that it's gonna get everybody
It is.
in and up. Like
Up in arms.
they're just.
There's that answer.
is there a restaurant that a man could take you or woman, whoever could take you, and you immediately are like, no, babe.
First date?
On a first date?
impression?
Uh-huh.
I mean, any of these fast food spots, that's a fool.
I mean,
Yeah,
But
I'm
restaurant.
I feel like if it's well communicated, I'm down with anything. Cause I feel like if you don't know just on a social level that it'll be unorthodox for you to ask someone out on a date and then take them to McDonald's. If you don't already know that, then we don't need. We can. It's not even about the
Yeah.
McDonald's. It's about
Yeah,
you just
okay.
not knowing that. But if it's well communicated, you could take me anywhere. If you just like, they came out with this new mambo sauce at McDonald's, and I kind of just want to try it and like sit in the car, and I'll be like, yeah, let's do that.
Switch
Like, you
it
know what I'm
up.
saying?
That sounds
Like,
fantastic.
I'm
And they
okay.
did.
I'm
It's a
okay
true
with
story.
anything if it's well communicated. But if you don't even know like that's like kind of OC,
Like, I just want to go to Wendy's.
and but it's like on the fly, like, but it's you don't tell me, like you pick me up and take me to Wendy's. Like if you don't know that that's kind of like a weird thing to do, then like you don't even need to talk
I said
about
that
That's the answer to
before.
that. That's the
I said
answer
that
to that.
before that it's all about how you present things to people.
Yes.
And anything can be what I did is exactly what you said. Don't ask me out on a date in those plain terms. Don't literally text me or call me and say,
really
"Can
wanna
I take you out? I want to take you out." Because do not have me
Yeah, that's the thing.
get dressed and prepared
You're right about that.
like I'm going out, and then I get in the car and we at Chipotle
You're
or
right about
something
that.
like that. Yes, it's gonna piss me off.
Yeah, that's
but
wild.
like you, but
That's a
somebody
goofy
just
dude.
being like, "I want to see you. Can you come out?" Like, you know, like you have to phrase it for what this is. This is casual. This is we're about to kick it. I'm not asking you out on a date. I'm asking you to come spend time with me.
Yeah,
You know,
Come
and
to the post office.
and there are differences in
I need
those
to go get some groceries.
nuances. Because that's what I said. I was
would
like, if you
love
just ask me to
that.
spend
Yeah, me
some
too.
time with you, then it don't matter where we end up.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing. It really don't.
I know
We
that's
could be
right,
getting a
girl.
hot dog off a truck.
I love hot dogs off trucks.
See? Come on, fellas.
See. Don't do that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Don't do that.
I'm all for it. It's
No,
just
for
all
real,
about,
it's
It's just
nice.
all about how you communicate and all about how you talk. And anything can be a great time, but what you won't do is have me get dressed thinking because you asked me out on a date and then
You want to go to Tahoe.
yeah.
And we supposed to be going to Tahoe.
Is anybody listening to Renee rap?
No.
Her voice is butter.
Yes, it is. I'm listening to her EP Snow Angel. Is it an EP? I feel
I'll
like
listen to that soon.
everything is an EP.
I'll listen to
Snow
that.
Angel is so good. I'm very excited to have I like give me good white music.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
And
like she's not even like she's a great writer. The lyrics be that Tummy Hurt song. I was like, wow, girl, say the things. But she also she talks just like a girl of her generation. She's 23 years old. And but it doesn't feel inauthentic. You know, like the white artists is like they put on their SZA voice, and it's like. Sure.
She's just singing, yeah.
Like you could tell you could tell that she has a little soul to her, but it feels more like that we have to just face it nowadays. It's not like the old days. The internet, blackness is mainstream now, you know. So what's cool. That's what the kids are doing. So I'm off of that, but so she has some of that, but she's still she's not trying to not be white, and she's giving good white music. And I miss when the girls just gave us good white music.
You know who we talking about, right?
No, I don't.
You don't know? Oh, you don't watch Sex Lives of?
Oh yeah, she's
she's
the blonde girl off of Sex Lives of College Girls.
Yeah.
Did you watch that?
I've never seen
you
that
would be
before.
obsessed with that
you would
show.
really like that
I've
show.
never seen that or heard of it.
No, you
my
would really like that
God,
show.
Tati.
What is it on?
I can't
It's on
believe
HBO.
You would love that show. Yeah, HBO
Yeah,
Max.
it's
it's
Mindy.
Max,
That's a
Max.
Mindy Kaling
Mindy
show.
wrote that.
She's a
Mindy
she's
wrote
the
it.
writer.
Okay.
It's a very good show.
It's season 2 ended. So
Yeah.
we're waiting for season 3.
It's still on. It still comes.
They didn't cancel it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they didn't.
They didn't cancel it. Well, not that I know.
It's a good. It's a really good show. But yeah, and the
she's
actress
fantastic.
from that show
Yeah.
is a singer in real life, and she dropped the EP. It's It's very good. But I just wanted to shout her out for giving us good white music.
She's doing fantastic.
So that's cool.
What song from Renaissance did you like more when you saw it in person?
So here's the thing. I'm
know.
gonna tell you the opposite thing.
What the fuck?
No, not like that. I understand that just came out wrong. I'm going to tell you something that feels opposite to me. I was so happy that people were giving more praise to All Up in Your Mind once they saw it live. Because don't play with that fucking song. That's a fucking bop. From the moment I heard... What? The production? Are y'all crazy?
Sonically, I love it.
And I kept hearing girls before the performance say that it was like their least favorite song. They don't like... I was like, what?
It's probably my least favorite, honestly. I'm not going to lie to you.
That's
my
crazy.
Least played. Not that I don't like it. It's just my least
And
played.
you don't even like the live version that much? Like you didn't eat it up?
It was super slow. It's
sultry. That's what
I know.
Oh, I loved it.
I
was just seeing on the internet.
Yeah.
Like people like giving the praise to All Up in Your Mind because I'm like, yes, it's a good. It was there all along for me.
Yeah.
That shit. What? Thick into All Up in Your Mind is crazy.
Okay, let's go back.
Okay,
let's go back.
I mean, is it thick or heated?
No, it is. It's thick. It's thick.
Yeah.
It's definitely thick.
That shit is crazy.
For me, it's definitely Virgo's Groove. I'm obsessed.
Yeah.
I love the song obviously before, but I love it now. I like the dance. I'm trying to learn to dance, and then she went into like Naughty Girl, and then she did
all
like
of
the other
the
songs.
medley.
And it just made me love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you know? What's funny? That part of the show, hearing it live, it didn't hit me live.
Oh, that's nuts.
That part didn't hit me live. I kind of, and I don't know. Maybe it was me. Something about it just felt kind of like, it felt kind of muddled to me. But then when I went back to listen to it, I was like, oh, she's a crazy ass bitch. But live, it didn't catch me. I don't know if she wasn't being loud enough for me. I was just like, what is happening? I don't know.
Yeah.
But no, that shit is beautiful. It's amazing. And just the thrill that it has to be to have been making this top tier quality of music. You've been making this kind of music for 20-something years. Like, to just be able to just, like...
Throwing your song.
Why? Just throw your own songs in.
Let me sit this. Like, are you a fool?
Cater to you. Like, okay. I was just like, yeah, you really just... When you just know you got hits that span time, girl.
That's true.
That's crazy.
They didn't say they liked Move when they saw it live.
Which is crazy.
I'm like, I've been obsessed with Move from the beginning.
Move?
They like the choreography, though, which
Who
I
this
do,
gal
too.
in the back of the
You
room?
said you didn't like it?
I'm obsessed with the choreography. I know the whole thing.
Yeah,
I can show it to you
like
at the end.
Let me show it to you again.
That whole concert was a blur for me.
Tati, what the hell?
I have said that before.
I said, was
like,
you fucked up? No, I'm just
no.
It was just overwhelming.
Yeah, like it literally
So
was
much,
a blur. I cannot pinpoint any moment that happened. Like, it just was such a
rush.
Yeah,
Giving you a rush.
it's like y'all talk and I be like, yeah, like wow,
But we also been seeing clips and stuff. Like,
I keep watching it, though.
Yeah, I was saying,
Yeah,
Mike has probably
haven't.
seen the whole show a bunch of times
Oh, my
by
God,
now.
so many times.
Yeah, I'd be looking at
need
the
to
clips
watch
and
it.
stuff.
I need to because
Well,
it was a blur, baby.
the movie will be out on December 4th. I'm going on November 30th.
So am I.
But
See y'all
yeah, that
there.
shit gonna be out. You know, I told my mama to catch a matinee. She was like, I don't want to be out there at night with all them folks. I was like, well, girl, go catch you a matinee on Sunday. Good luck.
It's a CB?
No, not good luck.
It's still gonna be packed.
See Beyonce?
Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't even tell my parents to go see it. They probably won't go see it. They probably won't wait till it pop up somewhere.
You think so?
I should tell them, huh?
Yeah, tell them.
I should tell them.
I'm about to say I don't want them to regret that.
I ran into Michael's parents at the movie theater.
Oh, you did?
Mm-hmm.
When?
Yeah. Mission Impossible came out.
Pretty current.
We were there to see Mission Impossible, but I was like rushing. I was walking and rushing. I don't know why I was
walking
rushing.
and rushing.
I was moving real fast,
Yeah,
like this.
that's our lives.
Maybe because I was trying to hurry up. I was probably trying to hurry up and get back to the theater or something. But your dad passed me.
Right.
I was like, hey, and like, you know, it always takes me a second to recollect what's happening when I be in a zone, and then it's always like a pause. I'm always like,
she's crazy.
and then I'll be like, hey, like I get so excited.
She's crazy.
But then they go. The point of this was to say that they be going to the movies.
Yeah, so I was about to say, so let them know.
But Beyonce's ticket was like way more than what they like to pay. I feel
it was
it's
how
like
much
30 like $33.
This is in regular movie theaters.
It's in AMC. You can only go to AMC. You can't go like to Marcus or nothing.
yeah.
And
it is.
her ticket is more expensive than a regular movie.
It
ticket?
was. I think it does. It does depend on where you go, though.
Yeah, maybe
$30 for one ticket though.
Yes.
I've been to the movies downtown, and I have not at AMC, and it was not $30 for one ticket.
Tati, that's what we're doing.
That actually.
Oh, girl, don't even do
That
that.
actually bothers me a little. Because at first that's why I was like, oh, maybe. Because when you said it, I was like, maybe it's not in a regular movie theater. But if it's playing in
I'm
the
going
regular,
to where we went to in school all the time. That's the theater I'm going to.
That's what I'm saying. If it's playing in regular movie theaters, Beyonce. I'm just paying you $30 because it's Beyonce's movie.
I don't know, girl.
Like,
I paid $27.09 for mine, so yeah, I was like, did I pay that much? Yeah, I did. I paid $27.
now wait.
Oh, wait a minute. My ticket was $22. Why I paid $27.09? Probably because
like 33 or something like that.
My ticket was $22. It says $22, and then it says like convenience fee.
Yeah, I mean, it was fees attached to it.
That's a fee for getting it online.
Oh.
I was saying just in general.
It's only been $7 though, but there's an extra fee for paying for it.
The box office is trying to get money off.
Yes, I paid $27.09.
Yeah, they put extra tax because usually that tax is like $3. Like the convenience fee is usually like $3.
Yeah, they.
So the ticket is probably like maybe like a little bit over 15.
But no,
yes, it's 22. But I paid $27.09.
Right, and right, and so
no, I have paid 22 at that other the one that's on State.
Block 37? Yeah, that's the one I'm going to.
Yeah,
we're going to
because I'm about to say I did pay $20 for.
We're going to the first one on State. I mean, on Illinois.
Illinois.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm going to the first one on State.
And it's probably in the Ultra, on the Ultra screen.
It probably
and
is.
that always
adds
another like $5.
We'll see. But yeah, it's still up there in price as far as the movie ticket.
I always wanted to watch. Who had a movie. It was Justin Bieber and then Katy Perry.
Oh, love
and
those.
There was another. It was another celebrity that did one after that, and I remember when it came out, being like, "Oh, I'm gonna watch this," because of how much I loved Justin Bieber.
Was Lady Gaga?
Yeah, Lady Gaga or Pink.
But I didn't watch it.
I keep saying Pink.
Oh, she had one that came out too.
She got one to come out on like on streaming, like on Amazon and stuff.
Oh, okay.
I feel like it was Lady Gaga. Was it not?
I don't know.
I think I saw all.
But I love those movies. That's just to say that I love those.
Yeah,
those movies.
It's gonna be like that for sure. So get ready.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Homecoming. It looks like
It's gonna be like Homecoming.
Yeah,
yeah,
which was great. I don't have anything else.
Yeah, that's good. See y'all soon. Look, see y'all soon.
So to comment below, let us know if you're going to see the Beyonce movie, what you anticipate for Act 2 and beyond. If you have any predictions or if you got the tea, come spill it with me. But other than that, though, we're going to see you all next week. Please continue to do all the things that you've always done. Follow us where we can be followed at Away with Words, the podcast, on TikTok and on Instagram. You can follow me there at Bree.stories, and you can follow me on Twitter at Bree_stories, and you can follow at Tati on Instagram and at Hey Tati on Twitter. And you know by now that you need to be following at Moments_Stew and at MJM Kid, and because you just should. That's where all the cool stuff lives. And while you're at it, please follow at Please Be Easy as well, because please be easy. We'll talk to you all next week. Happy holidays, and we love you. Everybody say bye.
Bye.